Hey, it's Ann Rose Hart, Awesomeness Academy, and today I'm at the airport getting ready to board my flight. Got a little overhead noise here, but I've had 3 conversations in the past 2 days with people who are wanting to know their monetization strategy or wanting to know the strategy for getting their business to the next level. And so I just feel really called to speak to this topic because the heart of this is that the strategy is you. And there's a way in which people look for a strategy to be the thing that takes them to the next level. And while there is use in doing the critical thinking around what strategically are you going to do in terms of where do you want to put your time and energy, the real strategy that takes you to the next level is your inner game. It is the inside out strategy that is, who do I want to be? How am I showing up? And a big key of that is getting clear on what do I really desire. And so starting with that is the heart of your strategy. What do I really want is the heart of it. Because what happens is people go look for a coach to find a business strategy, for example, and you end up with this plan that's kind of coming from your head, and it makes a lot of sense and it should theoretically work, and maybe it works, maybe it doesn't. But the bottom line is there is no single strategy that's going to be like, woohoo, I just elevated my business, because everything's an experiment. Like everything in business is just an experiment, and you don't know how it's going to go. And sometimes you rock it and sometimes it falls flat, and you learn in the process. But the point is, there's skills that you're learning along the way. And if you're applying the skills and applying the wisdom that you've learned and applying the inner growth, then your business becomes more and more and more in alignment with who you really are and what your mission and your purpose is. So to bring that into more concrete, grounded, practical application, if we're looking at what is your business strategy, there's the obvious question of who is it you're serving and what is the top of mind thing that your ideal clients really want help with. Yes, there's that strategy. And the piece that has to be there is what is going to be your hell yeah? What is super fun for you? What is going to be the most fun way for you to deliver what you're offering very effectively? Because if you're not lined up with a hell yeah, you're not going to do it. I was having another conversation with somebody that was looking for, the fastest, quickest way to make some money, like what would seem to make the most sense. And everything about her voice was like, yeah, that would make sense. Totally flat, like no joy in that journey at all, And so if the thing is, if you're not lit up, you're always going to find that you sabotage yourself. If you're not lit up by what you're offering because it's coming from the deepest place inside of you that's like, oh my God, that would be so awesome, whatever your version is of that, you're not going to do it. You'll find ways to procrastinate. You're going to find ways to put it off. That's a redundant statement. You're going to find ways in which it just never quite clicks. And so over and over in business, our primary question has to start with, what do I really desire? And from that place of aliveness and overflow, then you could be asking, how can I most effectively serve the people that I'm here to serve? And of course, your business is about generosity and service, and learning the skills you need to communicate with those people effectively. But if you're not starting with the aliveness and what lights you up and what makes you awesome and where are your strengths and what is your sweet spot and where are you naturally at your best, everything just falls a little bit flat. So start with what lights you up, what makes you awesome, where are you at your best, and you have to know yourself. You have to be honest with yourself. You have to really be willing to take a hard look at where you've been settling for what you think you're supposed to do to be effective in business. Like that's where things just flatline, People think it's the strategy. No, it's the energy. You're not bringing the hell yeah, oh my God, I love my life and I love serving people energy. You've got to be in that flow. So get really honest and really curious about what lights you up and why and what would be the most fun way to do what you do, and be asking those questions. And from there your strategy can emerge. So I got to sign off. I got to get ready for my flight, but just wanted to pass along those thoughts before I get on the plane while it's fresh in my mind. All right, thanks for watching, and if you're watching the replay, post your comments in the questions. No, post your questions in the comments below, and I'll pop in and reply when I get a chance to get back online. All right, thanks. See you next time.